If you're going to load a cargo in the Middle East and you're going into the Arab Gulf, and beautiful, peaceful day, Iran and maybe the U.S. are still posturing or something's going on, but there's no war and there's no immediate threat of war. You go in to load your cargo, and then there's a problem and war breaks out, and the ship owner says, I'm not going to go into the AG, and he refuses to go through the Straits of Hormuz. Well, there's missiles and bombs and bullets flying all over the place. It's a state of war. And if you look at the force majeure clause, it says war is a reason to declare force majeure. Now, was that war foreseeable? Well, someone would say, well, yes, the Middle East is a very unstable region. You know, we knew that there would be a war sooner or later. Okay, but when and between whom? So the answer is it was possible but not foreseeable under those exact circumstances. So that would be a case of force majeure. The ship owner declares force majeure. You can't go load the cargo. You declare force majeure, and that's it. The cargo is, at least for the time being, canceled. We might wait and see if things change and figure out how we can adapt the contract, but if it looks like it's going to last for a while or installations will be blown up, force majeure. On the other hand, what if there's a war that's broken out in the Arab Gulf? Missiles are flying all over the place. People are dropping bombs, shooting ships and what have you. And you decide to go in anyway. And you're going to go load a cargo in Saudi Arabia anyway. And then your ship gets hit by a missile on its way to load. Is that force majeure? Well, in that case, it wouldn't be. Now, could you have predicted that that particular missile at that moment would hit your ship and sink it before it arrived to load the cargo? Probably not. But is there a foreseeability that if you enter a war zone where people are firing missiles at ships, that your ship might be targeted? Yes. Now, at that point, you can't declare force majeure. You entered into an area where a force majeure act was taking place, and it was already taking place before you went in. So you really wouldn't be able to declare force majeure.